Hi, today I'm here to explain the applications of vectors, displacement, and velocity. Now, velocity is like speed, except it also has direction. Now let's look at a specific example of 2D velocity. Now in the specific example, it states, a person drives east at 80.0 kilometers an hour for 2.0 hours, and then south at 60.0 kilometers an hour for 3.0 hours. Part A asks, what is the average speed? And Part B states, determine the average displacement. Now, first, to calculate average speed, we have to first write what we're given. So we're given 4 pieces of information. Firstly, we're given velocity 1. And now velocity 1 is 80.0 kilometers an hour east. Velocity 2 is 60.0 kilometers an hour. We're also given T1, which is 2.0 hours, and T2, which is 3.0 hours. Now let's see what's required of us. Now, what's required of us is to figure out VAV, or speed. Now, we have to also write analysis. Now, to calculate speed, we know the formula is VAV equals delta D over delta over T. So, using that, now let's start on our solution. Now, first thing that we have to do is we have speed in every case. So what we have to do is convert all these speed values into distance values. So we have 80.0 kilometers an hour east. We have to convert this value into distance. So knowing that VAV, velocity, equals displacement over time, we have to rearrange for displacement. We know that VAV multiplied by time. Now VAV, so we have 80.0 kilometers an hour. This is multiplied by time, which we have T1 is 2.0 hours. When we multiply this using a calculator, we figure out that this is then multiplies to 160 kilometers. Hours cancels out. Don't forget we had direction, which is east. So this will also be east. We also have to calculate distance again for the second part. We have velocity 2. So we have the velocity formula, which is displacement over time. We have to rearrange for displacement. We have speed. This speed is multiplied by time. Now, velocity is given to us at 60.0 kilometers per hour south. And this is then multiplied by time, which T2, we know that that's 3.0 hours. Now we know hours and hours cancels out, and then if we use a calculator, we figure out that we will get 180 kilometers south. Now, keeping in mind that we're here to calculate speed, this means that direction does not matter, so we can ignore the south, and we can also ignore the east given in the values. So using the formula, we know that VAV is delta D over T. So this would be D1 plus D2 over T1 plus T2. Then we put in our values we're given. We have 160 kilometers, and we're also given 180 kilometers. And this is all over time, which is 2.0 hours added by 3.0 hours. Now if we take out our calculator, we figure out that this is 340 kilometers, and the bottom part is equal to 5.0 hours. When we divide this, we would get 68 kilometers an hour. Now we have to look at significant digits. So we have 3 significant digits here. We have 3 significant digits and we have 2 significant digits. And we know that when multiplying or dividing, we have to look at the value with the least number of significant digits. We know this has 2 significant digits, so that means we have to make our final answer here only 2 significant digits, which is what it is. Over here, same thing, we have 3 significant digits multiplied by 2 significant digits. We look at the 2 significant digits because that's the lowest number of significant digits, and again we have 180 kilometers. Now if we look here, we have its correct number of 2 significant digits, 2 significant digits. Now these time values also have 2 significant digits each, so that means our final answer is at 2 significant digits. Finally, we will paraphrase. Therefore, the average speed is 68 kilometers an hour.